Lifestyle Strategy Team. How can I help you? And back joining us in the studio for Lifestyle Strategy Team is Seyoung. Seyoung, hello to you.
Happy Tuesday, everyone.
What water is that?
제주 삼다수.
Did you buy it just for this? Yeah, I know you bought it.
No, I always drink 제주
Yeah,
삼다수.
right. It wasn't that last time.
Guys, look at this label-free packaging. How eco-friendly it is.
You know what it is? Is she's so embarrassed to be drinking it that you can't even see it. You can't even see it.
Thirst.
You can't even see it. You know what's funny is you're actually doing a pretty good promotion. Every time that voice comes out, Halsey keeps saying 제주 삼다수.
Oh.
But you're also
so happy.
But such a bad promoter. She was drinking the
I'm
wrong.
so happy that I'm a good promoter.
Okay. I don't think you are. You were drinking the wrong water last time. But anyways, today we're going to talk about something fun.
Yes.
We all have this sort of like romanticize this moment. You get married.
And then
you go honeymoon.
Honeymoon.
Did you have like
the
a
word
dream
itself
honeymoon?
is really romantic. Honey.
Like, what does that even mean, honeymoon? I still don't even know what that means.
All the beautiful words together.
Oh, honey and moon?
Honey and moon.
Okay. What was your dream honeymoon destination? Did you have one?
My dream honeymoon destination was Hawaii. And I went to
you did
Hawaii
go.
for my honeymoon.
Why are you complaining? You're
Aloha.
complaining.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't complain?
Never.
Okay.
Yeah. I complained about the unexpected souvenir that I brought from my honeymoon. I didn't complain about the destination itself. It was really good.
Oh my goodness, you called it a souvenir?
The gift.
Oh my
the
goodness.
most precious gift I've ever
Oh my goodness.
received.
Her son is a honeymoon baby. She called it a souvenir. You know, I really wanted to go to Greece. Really wanted to go to Greece. But
you ended up going to somewhere
Prague.
else. Yeah.
because my wife wanted
Why
to go.
you didn't go to Greece?
Because my wife wanted to go.
Oh, you respected your wife's choice.
Yes. And Prague is not a place you book for a week, by the way, guys. It's just a little too much.
Honeymoon was my dream destination. Hawaii was my dream honeymoon destination. And I completely understood why so many people dream about honeymoon trips there, because it was like a heaven on earth and it was really good. And the weather was perfect, the sunlight, relaxed atmosphere, and even the food was great. And, the people there felt very chill and relaxed, which was interesting because we live in Seoul, where everything moves very fast. So in Hawaii, I was able to just chill and relax. It was like I spent 8 days in Hawaii, and it was like the best 8 days. 8 days only.
Wow.
Only
8 days? How do you even get 8 days?
But, it was the best 8 days I've ever spent in different cities or different places.
What's interesting is that Hawaii is one of the most popular honeymoon destination for Koreans.
Right.
Still is.
Yes, it is. So if you're still deciding on a honeymoon destination and Hawaii is on your list, I definitely highly recommend it. It was perfect. The ocean was unbelievably beautiful.
It's funny because I work with Hawaii
yes,
tourism.
I know. You've never been
every year.
to Hawaii.
Every year I'm invited by the Hawaii tourism to do their event. And I have not yet gone to Hawaii once.
What a shame.
Maybe my next honeymoon I'll be able to go to Hawaii.
But you named your own daughter after Hawaii.
Yes.
I mean not Hawaii, but Aloha.
Aloha. Because did you know Aloha means many different things? It's not just hello.
Hello, I love you.
It means many. I love you is also, I think, in there. Something like that. There's so many meanings about aloha that I was like, okay. So it's aron, aloha.
Aloha.
So they're aloha brother sisters. So that one I got lucky. But then but my daughter was named after aloha. But the funny thing is, it feels like the honeymoon styles, right? Like they tend to fall into two very different categories.
Right. So some couples choose tropical beaches like Hawaii, and another couple choose European romance like you, Prague. Was it romantic?
It was.
Did you have to walk a lot?
Yes.
Yes, right?
And it was cold because it's Eastern Europe. November.
But romantic still? Because it was honeymoon, right?
You know what? I don't know if it was romantic or I don't remember because we were drunk most of the time.
Nice.
Because if you go to Prague, beer is cheaper than water.
Oh.
So we were constantly drinking beer.
Nice. Very nice.
But we didn't come back with a souvenir though.
Very cautious.
Yes.
Honeymoons really reflect each couple's personality. But
Yeah.
I want to talk about the history of Korean honeymoons. Korean honeymoons have changed so much over the decades.
Yep.
If you ask different generations where they went for their own honeymoon, you will probably hear completely different answers. Before overseas travel became common, many Korean couples stayed within Korea. Some older couples went to places like Onyang Oncheon. Have
That
you
is
heard?
weird.
Onyang
Really?
hot springs in Chungnam, or
Wow.
Busan, or even the historic city of Gyeongju. And then from around the 1970s and especially through the 1980s, Jeju-do Island became the ultimate honeymoon destination.
But even for people, Jeju, it's like people who were somewhat, they had money. Because I remember my parents telling me they didn't have money, but my in-laws did everything they can to send them to Jeju, and they were so like happy. It was like,
Oh,
It was
yeah,
like-
it was like a dream honeymoon destination for many people back then.
it's like going to like Hawaii, or like it's like going to France or
Yeah,
Italy. You know, like
yes.
it was a special destination.
Right, like at that time, simply just getting on a plane together already felt very luxurious for many couples from Gimpo Airport, probably, right?
It was.
And Jeju had beaches, like palm trees, resorts, seafood, beautiful scenery. It felt exotic and romantic, like overseas travel almost. And actually, my own parents got married in February of 1988, and they also went to Jeju for their honeymoon. And for many Koreans of that generation, going to Jeju almost symbolized a stylish and modern married life, even during late 1980s.
You were born in 89,
89,
July.
July.
Okay, so
Not honeymoon baby. Not a honeymoon baby.
you know, for a second,
It doesn't run in my family's blood.
no. For a second, I thought she was 88, right? And
89.
I thought for a second she was
No.
88, and then I was like, I
Are you
remember her.
insulting my parents?
No. It's not an insult. It could happen. Maybe maybe they loved each other so much that they couldn't hold back. And wanted to bring a souvenir, make it look like they brought a souvenir
Back
from
in
Jeju.
1980s, late 1980s even, it can never be a compliment, like having
no,
baby before
No, it can't.
marriage.
But
right?
every time I see Gyeongju as a honeymoon destination,
Your parents-in-law went
yes,
to Gyeongju,
my
right?
in-laws. That's like I feel so bad. Because they're from Daegu.
Right.
So Daegu to Gyeongju is like it's like a what 40-minute, 30-minute bus ride.
Aww.
And then they you know what happened? They
Destination doesn't really matter. It's a honeymoon, so
so
just being together is
so if your husband
is
Mickey
good.
Myoni, so let's go to Anyang as a honeymoon destination.
Anyang?
Yes, it doesn't matter.
If it's SJ's home, it's fine.
Oh my God! Why are you gonna come to my?
If it's SJ's home, it's fine.
We don't have an extra bed. I'm sorry to say. But when did overseas honeymoon then become popular?
Well, that really grew after overseas travel became more accessible in the late 1980s and 1990s. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Southeast Asian destinations
Yeah.
became hugely popular, like places like Bali, Phuket, Cebu, Bangkok, and Guam.
Guam,
Although
yeah.
Guam is like a territory of the U.S.
Yeah.
So package tours were especially common, and people wanted warm weather, beaches, resort pools, massage, tropical fruits, all of that honeymoon fantasy in different countries. And honestly, even today, a lot of Koreans still associate places like Bali or Guam with honeymoon romance.
No, again, I mean, it really is towards like the mid 90s,
Right.
2000s that overseas honeymoon was, more frequent. But again, like 80s, it was like if you went to Jeju, you were still lucky. Like 70s, I think that's kind of pushing. I don't think a lot of people went to Jeju during the 70s. But 80s, and then you see all these things now, and then it just completely changes, right? Because now honeymoons today are much more about personal taste and lifestyle. You go with, do I want to do like the European tour with like the architecture, or do I want to go into the ocean with like the Maldives and stuff like that, right?
Right. These days, couples often choose destinations based on their personalities and interests rather than simply following trends. Some couples want pure relaxations in the Maldives. Others go backpacking through Europe, and some fly to New York to watch Broadway musicals. And there are even couples planning wine tours Sounds attractive.
My wife doesn't
Museum
like
trips, scuba diving experiences, or even camping honeymoon. So the honeymoon is becoming less about where everyone goes and more about who the couple is.
Yeah, what was it? I think it was our producer that told me last week that there's like couples like they love baseball and they liked Shohei Ohtani.
They travel to watch Premier League matches or NBA games even.
Yeah, I knew recently I emceed his wedding and then I think he was saying that he wanted to go to Barcelona and I was like, oh, Spain, very nice. And he was like, no, because we both like FC Barcelona.
Wow.
And so I was like, oh, okay, it's because of sports. That's a big thing.
The one who wore black wedding dress?
Yes.
Cool, nice.
But I think I don't know what happened if they really went to Barcelona or they went elsewhere. But I mean, sports is also another big thing that people like.
I think that couple really represents the MZ generation.
That's
young
right.
Generation.
That's
these
right.
days.
Edward over in Jeju says, SJ, if you feel bad about your in-laws going to Gyeongju on their honeymoon, you could always splurge and buy them a honeymoon vacation now. I can, but they're no longer together, so that would be an awkward honeymoon. So that would be
it's gonna be
awkward.
Not honeymoon, but
no, that's just
salt moon.
Salt moon or whatever you would call it, whatever it is, bitter moon.
Red pepper moon.
Yes, but of course, Seong, you said you went to Hawaii.
Hawaiian couple.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna get you picked this.
I picked it. The song.
All right, this is Humming Urban Stereo with Hawaiian Couple. Back in the studio with Seong, who's the Hawaiian couple with Miki Myuni.
Oh, are we friends, SJ?
What?
Are we friends?
What does that mean? We are friends.
We are?
Why are you asking that all of a sudden?
Because I think you're going to be richer in the future.
Why?
Just, based on the stories we shared during the song break.
That has nothing to do with you. No, we were talking about something else. Guys, I went to one of those shaman places over the weekend. We talked about shamans.
Man, it's going to be a rich man.
No, she didn't say I was going to be a rich man. She didn't say I was going to be a rich man. But it was just weird, some of the stuff she got. Anyways, let's now talk about some uniquely Korean honeymoon cultures and features, right?
When did you leave for your honeymoon? Did you go like right after the wedding or a few days
No,
later?
because our wedding, and I feel so bad to our guests, it was a Saturday at 5 p.m.
Oh.
That's a bad time.
Come?
They did come. A lot of people did come, but it's just a bad time.
Oh, okay.
Right? So we ended at around 8, and the only flight to Prague goes out the next day in the morning or something like that. So we slept over a hotel and then just went through the...
Nice choice. There's a very Korean style to honeymoon planning, actually. One very noticeable thing is how quickly couples leave after the wedding. In Korea, many couples either leave on the same night as the wedding or the very next day, like you. Some people even go straight from the wedding hall to Incheon Airport, and guests are still sending congratulatory text messages while the couple is already taking airport selfies. And part of the reason is Korea's work culture. In many companies, taking long vacations can still feel difficult or uncomfortable. That's why when I said 8 days, you were surprised, right? Especially for freelancers like SJ and I, being away for too long can be a bit tricky in a lot of ways, right?
And your husband, Miki Myuni, was working in a company.
So he could,
But 8 days is so long, though.
Yeah, pretty long. So couples often try to maximize this short amount of time, and many Korean honeymoons are very efficient. For example, people leave Saturday night after wedding and come back Thursday or Friday. That's less than a week, right?
That's why it's you can tell that it's a Korean, they just came back from a Korean wedding. When you go to the airport and you have some women with their full makeup still on, their hair still up, with 150 pins still in there, bobby pins. Right?
That happened back during 1990s. Not anymore, but some people still. Yeah.
So I mean that was a scene.
Straight to the Incheon Airport right after the wedding because they only have 7 days, less than 7 days.
But then I also heard that some wives like that because that makeup is their best, greatest makeup ever that they're ever gonna get, and they want to look super pretty at the airport and like look all fancy.
But don't they feel uncomfortable like wearing that like
the hair? Yes, I would say.
Yeah, makeup and
the
hair.
makeup. I don't know. I wouldn't know. But the hair, it seems very very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
what about you?
We didn't leave immediately after the wedding because we were completely exhausted after the wedding. So we stayed one night at a nearby hotel, and I think I almost just passed out from exhaustion on the wedding day. So we briefly talked about it last week. Weddings can be very intense.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like a ceremony, family greetings, photos, guests, greetings, again, like changing outfits. So I was very exhausted, both emotionally and physically. So we left the next afternoon instead. And I think that was the perfect choice for us.
Yeah, for us, it was a little bit, again, we also opted to leave the next day because my wife is from Daegu and her friends came from Daegu. And then my friends came from the U.S. And we had because we couldn't hang out during the wedding when everyone's eating. So we had like a small gathering. You know, we got like a private Korean barbecue place.
After wedding.
After wedding, yeah. After party, small one. And then my friends.
Did you still have energy to enjoy the party with your friends after wedding?
But then the thing is, they knew that we were tired. And so they didn't keep us out. Instead, they went to party elsewhere. They went to 별밤. And then I was like, oh, I want to go.
That's even better.
I want to go. But then they all had fun by themselves, and it was really good. Last week we talked about the pre-wedding photo shoots in Korea, but these days, couples are also turning their honeymoons into something like that. There's a photo shoot experience, which was the worst for me. Because it was so cold.
I'm not a fan. Oh, but you did it.
We did it.
Did you hire a professional photographer?
It was part of the package.
Oh, nice.
And so we had a photographer in Prague.
Korean?
Korean. And we're like, what is the best restaurant? Because we had like no good food, right? In Prague. And he goes, there's the 3 best foods you can eat in Prague. McDonald's, Burger King, and KFC.
Which one did you go?
We didn't go to any of them. We're like, forget it. No, but we had the pictures. Beautiful shots.
Yes.
Beautiful shots.
Yeah. Some photos are a huge part of Korean honeymoon culture. Some couples even book professional photographers like SJ in advance before leaving Korea, and they plan like beach shoots, sunset photos, resort pictures, and social media videos. So the honeymoon becomes a content project too these days. And there are couples who carefully prepare matching airport outfits or couple pajamas and resort fashion and even coordinated couple themes for photos. It's also known as a couple look.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried?
We did it.
Yeah?
We both had like a certain jacket with jeans. We both had the same boots.
I thought you were not that kind of person. Like, never expected that you were a fan of like this kind of like couple look.
But at the time, I was like, I mean, you don't get married once, right? At the time.
That's right.
And then the shoes, even the boots, couple boots.
Ooh.
And then our producer's son wears it now. I wore it once.
To the
my
producer's
boots,
son?
my honeymoon boots, I wore it once. Just for the photo op.
Isn't a teenager still?
Yeah, but he's a high school kid.
Oh my god.
And it's a nice boot.
Nice, fancy
and
one.
then he was like, why is it so new? It's because I wore it once.
Just once, yeah.
Honeymoon. So I did all of that stuff.
Yeah, people wear like sneakers, boots, matching phone cases, and even like t-shirts, and fashion becomes part of the culture. And social media definitely strengthened that trend because people want to upload the beautiful photos on their social media. And these days, honeymoons are not only private memories, they also become visual memories shared online. And taking photos or even booking like a professional photographers, I think it's not a bad idea. It's a good idea if it's not too excessive, because if you look at it in a positive way, those memories that might naturally just fade over time or become a little less detailed, it can stay vivid much longer when you have photos capturing all those little moments.
But I heard nowadays there's a thing called delayed honeymoon.
Yes.
Where they don't go right away.
Right. One big trend is delayed honeymoon. Some couples get married first, then travel month later or even a year later. There are many regions like housing prices are expensive, so they want to save money for housing.
Ticket prices are expensive nowadays.
Right, people are busy, and others want to save more money for a longer trip for the future. And especially after COVID, some couples also became more flexible about timing, like with like a remote working system. So instead of just rushing into honeymoon immediately, they sometimes take a short mini-moon first nearby and plan a bigger honeymoon later.
Buddy of mine came from New York and had his honeymoon here in South Korea. And I was like, oh, Tim, man, congratulations, man. Like, when did you get married? He goes, last year. I was like,
wow.
Wait, this is your honeymoon? He was like, yes. So delayed honeymoons, it's
there's no right or wrong answer, right?
That's right. That's right. We're going to continue to talk about honeymoon trends, and all the things you need to know about Korean honeymoons. We talked about how Jeju was, and I think Benny was saying if he gets married, he wants to go to Jeju as his honeymoon. That's a very 80s Korean, but it's a great place.
Right.
We have to listen to this song. This is 성시경 with The Blue Night of Jeju Island, 제주도의 푸른밤. Back in the studio. 떠나요.
둘이서.
혼자서.
Jeju is famous for 푸른밤 and water.
You know, I really didn't know that it was Blue Night.
Blue Night.
It really is Blue Night.
Yes, it is.
I didn't know it until I went to 서귀포. And then 서귀포, it was just like Blue Night. And I was like, and then all of a sudden I saw it and I was like,
서귀포 city has different charms.
it's so different.
Yes.
So different. I prefer 서귀포. I know Puyong just went to Ewar.
Oh.
And then there's like Seongsan, which is on the East Coast.
Oh, yes.
떠나요. 혼자서라도.
혼자 is even better.
혼자 is even better, guys. By yourself. Go
like
there.
our producer.
Our producer, he's going to go on another trip.
Another
That's wild.
one?
Yeah,
To Jeju?
He's going to do the Ole Trail again because he forgot to do the stamping.
He has a home there? I think he does. Right?
Does he have a second family?
Oh no, that crosses the line.
Oh man. Now there's going to be a second DJ now. There's going to be a second DJ. But anyways, let's talk about something. You labeled it. He's putting Puyong on hold. Puyong's going to take over as the DJ soon. Souvenirs,
yes.
pressure, and the reality of Korean honeymoons.
Oh, yes. The souvenir pressure is real. I feel like Korean couples return from their honeymoon carrying many, many duty-free shopping bags or one suitcase filled with gifts or souvenirs.
Yeah.
And in Korea, honeymoon souvenirs are a pretty important part of the culture. Couples often buy gifts not only for parents, but also for coworkers, bosses, relatives, and close friends. And so this honeymoon shopping list becomes longer and longer. And there are certain classic honeymoon gifts Koreans instantly recognize, like things like chocolate, coffee, macadamia nuts, cosmetics, vitamins, what else? Local snacks, or sometimes luxury like scarves or ties for parents.
But you know what's funny? It's like, especially like people who go to Hawaii, they always bring the same
macadamia
chocolate, which you could buy here in Korea.
Or coffee. You know what? These days,
you could buy it here in Korea.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
I'm not gonna lie, but
pretty much everything.
I don't like chocolate, but that's my favorite chocolate.
The macadamia nuts
it's good.
chocolate, yeah.
Like, it's really good.
It's really good.
I don't complain.
Coffee is good too. Kona coffee.
Kona coffee is good. I mean, I like their beer, but you could actually bring beer because I brought beer from Prague.
Can you bring beers?
You could bring a couple of cans.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Part of
Never
the alcohol.
Knew.
You just can't go over 2
Don't tell
liters.
my husband that we can bring beers.
Didn't I give him like a case of Hawaiian beer or something like that for his birthday?
He did last year. Last year. This year, Asahi.
I gave him a Japanese beer this year. Last year I gave him a Hawaiian beer. But anyways, it becomes a burden because I remember I gave it to my radio people at the time.
Oh.
It was Good Morning. Remember Good Morning Seoul?
Yes.
We're all working at Good Morning Seoul. And there was like the producer, the writer.
What did you buy?
I bought different for everybody.
Oh.
Like different for everybody. I personalized it.
like depending on how important that person is.
No, depending on just their personality.
Personality.
Yeah. So it was a little bit difficult, but it was fun. But it wasn't very expensive.
It's almost like a social expectation, I can say.
Yeah.
Like parents may have helped financially with the wedding preparation or even housing or some like buying furniture. So you want to buy them some gifts, and coworkers may have like covered work shifts while the couple was away, and they also paid 축의금, came to the wedding and paid 축의금. So people often feel they should bring something back to those people.
So oftentimes also like I MC weddings for people I know, and when they come back from honeymoons, they always bring me alcohol.
Oh.
So I mean, I like it.
Because you're an alcoholic.
That's what I think, That's, why do you think I'm an alcoholic?
People think you're an alcoholic.
But you have to understand,
you're
guys.
Loveholic.
If I'm a loveholic, what do they bring me?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Without going rated 19 here. But how do these honeymoon cultures, both old and new, reflect Korean society, though?
Well, they reflect changing generations, like destinations, like we talked about, or work culture again, or social media culture, like photos and economic pressures and more. So in the past, people often followed like similar honeymoon path, but now again, couples ask themselves, like, what kind of experience fits us best, kind of like how a lot of MZs, especially Gen Z couples these days, try to express their personality as much as possible while planning their weddings, like we talked about last week.
Yeah, I think also things change because unlike let's say our parents' generation, or even like in our generation, our generation is like the generation where we started traveling a lot.
Right.
But nowadays, the younger generation, they travel so many places that it's no longer a new place.
Yes.
So they go a little bit more, I guess, creative with their honeymoon destination.
Want to be different from other people.
And the economy, so they try to spend less. There's none of that photo shoots at the locations.
Young people these days, they are so smart, so they know how to like plan the trips.
But also, I think they're broke.
Broke.
They're also broke too. So it comes. I mean, it's bad. I mean, it's everything is so much more expensive now, right? Inflation and everything. So that's how it is.
Just simply enjoy being together.
Yes,
that's the key point of honeymoon.
That's the key thing.
For the first time and the last time and forever.
And hopefully for the last time and forever.
Yeah, happily ever after.
Crash Override says Busan seems like a nice vacation destination.
Oh.
Vacation, yes. Honeymoon, honeymoon. If you're gonna go down to Busan, might as well just go to Jeju.
Yes.
Busan is a good
highly
vacation
recommend
destination.
Jeju's
nice.
as a honeymoon destination.
Yes, only if you've never been.
Busan, if you're coming from different countries, why not?
Busan for a honeymoon destination?
Yeah. On the beach.
It's gonna be like Prague. You could see all of Busan in like 1-2 days. So I wouldn't stay there.
If you're a huge fan of seafood.
Yes.
Makes sense.
It's good seafood there. Seong, thank you so much for this. Have a wonderful rest of your night and evening.
Thank you.
And your week. And we'll see you again next week.
Bye-bye.
And sending around to the studio, of course, we talked about the gifts you have to give. This is Mellow Monks with Summer Gift.